And so begins another week during this pandemic. And today I'm going to take myself off to do a circular walk in Upper and Lower Bradfield. Now, I've never been up there before, so let's do it. So it's a nice day. It's about 10:30 and it's going to take me about an hour and a half to get here. I'm hoping the tram's not going to go flying past me. 2 trams and a bus to get to Bradfield, so it's going to take me about an hour and a half. So if I'm get onto the walk about 12 o'clock, it's a 3-hour walk. Yeah, let's see how we get on. No service at this stop. Brilliant. Off to a great start. Oh, looks like I'm bussing it then. So stage 1 of the journey complete. So now I'm at the tram stop in the city centre, Castle Square, and I'm waiting for either the blue or yellow tram. And I think I can see the blue one is just about to turn up. So I've only been here about less than a minute, so that's good timing.
Netherthorpe Road. Use the right-hand doors at this stop.
So far so good. Straight on the bus, straight on the tram. I think that I need to be at stand H5 for this next bus, and unfortunately I think it's about half an hour until that leaves. So I'll just go and have a look. It's number 61 or 62 I want. H6. Doesn't appear to be any information about the times. Check Google Maps. Well, I've got about 20 minutes to wait for a bus, and I was hoping to find some public toilets, but doesn't appear to be any. I think I've ever been down here before. Most of the shops are closed. Well, there doesn't appear to be any public toilets anywhere, so I'm just going to sit and wait for the bus. Got about 20 minutes. Sit down and have a sandwich, I think. So I decided to go to the Poundland, buy a bottle of Lucozade. So I'm going to need some energy today. So now I've only got about 10 minutes to wait for a bus. Some information about the barracks here. Completed in 1854 and housed 895 soldiers. The army left in 1930 and was then occupied by Birdle's chemists. The barracks were restored in 1991. Right, so this is H6. I'm just coming up to now. I should only have just under 10 minutes to wait for my bus, which will is the 3rd leg of my journey and will take me to start of the walk. Sit and wait. Well, that was the 3rd and final bus to get me to Bradfield, which, first impressions, looks very nice. Very overcast, 80% chance of rain. I checked the weather forecast yesterday and it said there was a 7% chance of rain, so I don't know what's happened between yesterday and now. So yeah, the bus has just dropped me off, so now I need to find the start of this walk, which I think is down here. So it'll be about 3 hours this walk, I think. Probably a bit longer because I'll be vlogging along the way and stop for a sandwich and stuff. So, but approximately 3 hours once I actually find the start of the thing. Nice house. Right, so I think I turn left down here. I'm going to have to get my map out and have a look. Headmaster's house. Right, well, the first instructions are to cross the Smithy Bridge, which I'm presuming is this, as it's a bridge and it says Smithy Bridge Road on it. So this is the official start of the walk. So this is where I turn off away from Lower Bradfield. Smithy Garage, which used to be a blacksmith's apparently until the 1930s. And apparently, just down here, if I look over the wall, I'll see the remains of the Lower Bradfield corn mill. So let's see if I'm heading in the right direction. See a few ducks. That's the only remains though. Oh. Maybe this is it, maybe this is where it stood. Well, the instructions tell me that there's a lane which forks off and upwards towards the left. I'm presuming that it's this. And then about 100 metres I'm looking for a footpath next to a bush. That should be easy to find. Let's see if you have any repeat of last week's getting lost in Lodgemore experience. All I can see is signs saying private, so I can't go down there. Maybe this is it. Right, well, this is a public footpath, so even if it's not the right one, can't get into trouble for walking this way. Stone style, it says. Problem is these oops. Oh. Yeah, these walks were probably created a few years ago, so the styles might have been replaced, upgraded. It does say on the map that quite a lot of them are in poor condition, so they might have been improved since then. Either that or I'm going in completely the wrong direction, which is also a possibility. Actually shattered already. I had about 3 hours sleep last night. Strong coffee this morning though. Well, this is interesting. It's a public footpath, but I ain't going in there. Not a chance. They're bigger than me. So I don't know where I'm going now. And I am on a public footpath, so I wasn't expecting to be walking through fields with livestock in it. Some sheep over there. Well, I might already be on the wrong path, but it's certainly nice out here. Peaceful. Well, it's raining, which he said it wasn't going to do. So if I get a nice thumbnail. Were they ladder styles? I'm going to stop for a Lucozade break. So in this field, the directions tell me that once I enter that field, if I look diagonally across, I'll see a ladder style. But as I say, I think these walks are out of date, and some of the styles have been changed. Because that doesn't look like a ladder style to me, but I am on what is clearly some kind of footpath. So I think that's where I need to be heading. It's a shame that it's overcast, because it wasn't supposed to be. It's supposed to be sunny today. And the problem with these GoPros is they're really not that great unless the light's good. So can't do anything about it really. I'm sure there are some settings in there what will improve the lighting and stuff. In fact, I know there are, but I've not sussed it out yet. Right, so this is what it said is a ladder style, which that's not a ladder style, is it? Isn't a ladder style the ones where you have to climb up and over? Anyway. Let's see where we have to go now. So across this field it said to cross 2 more stiles onto the road. I can see the road. I've not seen a stile yet. Just hope that that gate up there will open up. Oh, that's the bus that I came in on. Well, that's helpful. Still need to get over it though. Public footpath, does that mean up there? Doesn't look like I can go in there. Well, I decided to come in here because that does say public footpath and it doesn't say private anywhere, and this does seem to be leading me in the direction I want to be, but there's a massive bull over there and it's spotted me. I can't see whether it's chained up or not. That's a big thing as well. Is it chained up or not? Am I even allowed to be in here? Oh, there's more than one as well. 'Cause, 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 see that it's chained up. And it's staring right at me. I know you can't see that on here. I don't know what to do. I mean, if it runs, I can easily dive over there. Okay, there's no chains on them. I ain't risking that. Oh, well. I mean, it does say public footpath, but there are also two massive bulls just stood staring at me, so I need to find out where else I can go. Right, I'm just going to follow the road. It's going to take me longer, but I need to cross, so I'm walking against traffic. I think that's what you're supposed to do, isn't it? Who knows, maybe I'll find another little public footpath or another stile or something that will take me across these fields, which is where I need to be. I need to be like right at the other side of this. There's not much you can talk about when you go out into the countryside, is there? It's not like cities or, you know, where there's sort of bustling with action and things going on and different buildings and different historical sites and stuff. I mean, here it's just, look, another tree. More fields. Don't get me wrong, it's absolutely beautiful out here. I'm not complaining. That's not style, is it? Yeah. Nice place to live. Nice views in the morning. Of course, if I had turned, gone up the hill after I decided not to walk through the field with the bulls, that actually would have been quicker. I think it would have got me onto the road quicker than this, but I decided to come this way in case there was a public footpath and I'd come out on the wrong one. But obviously there isn't, which means I'm now walking downhill. And however far it is for me to walk downhill, it's going to be the same to go back up at the other side, just to get to where I wanted to be if it wasn't for them bloody bulls. So I'm coming off Loxley Road now, which I'm pleased about, because just seemed to be I was just heading further and further away from where I actually need to be. So this road should eventually bring me out onto Kirk Edge Road, which is where I need to be, and then I need to try and find the stile. So I think it's going to be all uphill. It's pretty much, apart from that little diversion on Loxley Road, it's been all uphill so far. So I just looked on Google Maps to see how far away I am from Kirkedge Road, and apparently I'm 24 minutes walk. So that little bull incident has just added at least another half an hour onto the walk. So I didn't think it was going to be as long as that. Ah, that damn flask. I think it could be. Google says yes. I don't get that. So you've got public footpath, but it's also telling you that there's bulls and cows and stuff in there, and they're huge as well. I was reading the other day about how many people a year get killed by rampaging cows. Usually not in the cities. But yeah, I mean, I don't know how many there are there. There's quite a lot. I wouldn't want to be walking through that lot. It looks so peaceful, but big bloody things. So, I'm at Crossroads. So I've just come up Dalroyd Lane. Definitely don't need to go there. I could go up Stony Lane or Moor Road. Each one of these, I think Moor Road brings me out closer to where I need to be. It's a bit steeper, but the air's certainly a bit pungent up here. Well, that's almost the end of the diversion, because this is the road that I needed to cut across the fields to get onto, and thanks to the farmer who let his bulls out on a public footpath, meant I've had to do a half-hour detour, and I'd say about 2/3 of it was uphill. So I think from here anyway it looks like it's pretty flat. I'm not sure what I need to look out for after this point, so I'm going to have a look at my phone, and that is a very, very conveniently placed bench, which I'm going to take full advantage of. Nothing like a nice sit down. The only thing that can make this feel any better is to glug down on some Lucozade. Oh yes. Oh dear. So just over there, I've just passed Carmel of the Holy Spirit, which is a convent. Apparently they have masses at 8 o'clock every morning. That'd be interesting. Right, what's this thing? I mean, it says take the public footpath which is opposite where you come out. Oh dear, what to do? Well, there is no exit from that side, so I don't think that's the one I need to go down, so I'm going to keep on going, which means obviously that I will end up turning back after about half an hour and coming back to this place, but we shall see. I don't think that was the right one. I mean, the footpath does go off in that direction, but I don't think that's where I need to go. That doesn't look too promising. Is this something? I think so. And that is a public footpath on that side. Well, I've just had another bench stop. Had another sandwich. I think I've missed part of the walk, but I think the bit I have missed just basically takes you to the other side of these fields and back down again, so I don't think I've missed much. And I've just checked the maps, and if I follow this road all the way down, thankfully, it will bring me back, well, it will bring me into High Bradfield, and that's where the walk continues. So as soon as I get to a pub down here, I'll be back on the actual route, which I've not actually been on for about an hour. I had about 5 minutes on the route and then got lost. But yeah, it's all good. I should be back on the route, and then I think the walk's going to take me all the way around there and round back into Lower Bradfield. So I've still got quite a way to go. Better get a bloody move on. I hope there's buses from here. Didn't think about that. Well, that looks like what I would think would be a ladder style. I'm supposed to have gone up 2 of them. Well, that's the first one I've seen. This looks like a very nice house. Am I going the right way? This is taking me to Lower Bradfield. Well, according to Google Maps, this is the right way. Look at this. Very nice. Okay, so this road coming up to the left, this is where the bus went down earlier on, which takes you down to Lower Bradfield. The Old Homes Inn, that's where I need to be. Back on the route now. Smell fish and chips. Right, so I'm back on route now. Some information here about history of Higher Bradfield. So on the church just coming up here, there's lots of victims from the flood in 1864. And there's a memorial inside the church. I don't know if... oh, it says it's normally open every day, so we'll go and have a look at that. The watch house at the bottom of the lane was built in 1832 to allow a guard to watch over the graveyard and apprehend grave robbers. Very few other buildings of this type now exist in Britain. Yeah, so 18th century, newly buried bodies risked being disinterred to be sold to medical schools, similar to the Greyfriars Kirkyard in Edinburgh. Stealing a corpse was only punishable by a fine or imprisonment rather than transportation or execution. Body snatchers found it profitable to run the risk. The old post office was formerly an inn, built in 1835. Where is that? So this pub behind me, the Old Homes Inn, was built in 1830. It used to be a farm. Castle Hill, that's what I missed by losing the trail. A supposed Saxon encampment, although there's no evidence that a castle ever stood there. Right, so here we go. Church Cottage, Vestry Cottage, Wesley Cottage. Oh, that's the old post office. It's like a house now. Now, am I going to be able to get in here? Yes. So, it's the 15th century parish church of St Nicholas. Check out the views. Oh, that was good timing. What's that? Quarter past 2. Not sure if I'm going to be able to get in. Nice old doors. No, I didn't expect it to be honest. It does say it's normally open, but so where's the victims of the flood then? Looking for a stone that says 1864 on it. 1867. 1851. $18 years. $2 years. Mary Bramall, 2 years old. Another one there, 16 years. 36. Not sure where this is going to bring me. What about these up here? What year? 1872. Only because all these stones are all the same, so maybe these are the flood stones. Can't see the dates from here. Oh, shame we can't go inside. $1851. $1839. Can't find any of the flood victims. Oh, 1864. Kate Hobson. Oh, born 1864. November the 12th. Not sure of the exact date of the flood. Old post office again. And this is the watch house, the old watch house. So this is where a person used to live, to look over the graves, make sure there's no grave robbing going on. I think this might be, oh no, is that? Yep, I do need to go through here. So that churchyard that I just walked through, that's where I need to go. Shame about the poor lighting. It's a very beautiful church. Alright, let's see what this says. Take the path behind the watch house through the churchyard. At the end of the churchyard, enter the woods. Not sure how good the how clear that's going to be. It's quite dark on the GoPro, so it might be alright once I transfer it onto the laptop. I don't know if you can get any of that, but it's very nice. Incredible views. That's a 2-year-old girl again. 1865, getting closer. I would have thought that all the flood victims would have all been in one place, because there would have been a lot of them. A recent burial here. There's a World War II memorial just up there in the middle, that big thing. I suppose I haven't seen something like that for the flood victims. There probably is one somewhere, I've just missed it. A friend of mine wrote a book, a fiction book, set during the Sheffield flood. Flood Waters, I think it was called. More recent graves here, 2017. Right, now what do I do? What does it say after enter the woods? Let's have a look. Take the path to the right. Down into the woods. What? That's a path, that's a path, that's a path, and that's a path. See, this is what annoys me. It says, at the end of the woods, take the path to the right, down into the woods, which, I mean, that's left, isn't it? But then it says, do not take the extreme right path that leads up to Bailey Hill, but follow the path as it makes a sharp left in the woods. So that contradicts itself, because it says take a right, but then it says takes a sharp left. Well, this is Bailey Hill, so it's telling me not to go up there. Oh, this is ridiculous. Take the right path, but then take the wood left into the woods. Well, being as the instructions told me to turn right, but then in the same paragraph told me to turn left, I decided to go for the straight ahead option. So we'll see where this brings me. Need to watch my foot in here. I'm going to fall down that, bloody hell. God, that is a drop, that. Right, okay, so if this is correct, which it probably isn't, I should come to a stream and a bridge. I can see a stream down there. Whether or not this will bring me to it, I don't know. Oh, I'll probably have to come back on myself again. bench. Run out of sandwiches now though. Oh, still going, still not come to a stream or a bridge. At least the big drops disappeared anyway, so if I do slip, I'm not going to go tumbling down. It's not exactly the easiest path, this. Everything's really overgrown. Getting slapped in the face by wet branches. Oh, something's happening here. What's this? Please be a bridge, please be a bridge, please be a bridge. No. Well, this might be the sharp left. Did it say take a sharp left? Can't remember. Oh, this is a long way down. Don't want to have to find out at the bottom of here that it's not the right way. So I don't want to walk up here. It's probably easier to walk up it than it is to walk down it. It's quite slippy as well. God, it just goes on forever. And now the sun's come out. Got to keep an eye on my phone because I bought a day saver on my phone, and I'm less than half of the way through the power, so I can't run out before I'm on my last bus. Never thought about that. Should have just bought a paper ticket and then that wouldn't have mattered. Should be okay. I've still got about 45% left. Style. Now, the instructions didn't say anything about a style. Well, I'm crossing the stream. Is this a bridge? I guess it's a bridge. Right, let's see what it says after the bridge. Take the track that swings to the left. I'm guessing that's this then. Now there's something else coming up. It says after 200 metres. So I need to keep my eye out for something. The path reaches some gateways. Take the gate in front of you and go up into the field above. So I'm guessing at some point, very soon, unless it's got its left and right mixed up again. Oh, it's nice down there though. At some point there's going to be some gates on this side. And once I've reached them, I'm going to take my waterproof off because it's really warm now. Look at this, Sheffield weather. Now, where are these gates? I guess they used to be gates. Well, I wasn't convinced that were the gates that I'm looking for, so I'm going to keep on going and see. I mean, it can't be much further because it did just say 200 metres. Let's see what's just through here. I mean, what now? Do I go through there or through there? I mean, both used to have gates. Let's have a look what it says. The public footpath signs seem to have disappeared. I mean, there's some going that way, and I've just took my coat off and now it's started to chuck it down again. Maybe that used to be a public footpath sign. Let's have a look again. Well, that looks like some kind of footpath, so I'm going to follow that, see where it takes me. I need to go uphill. So far on this walk I've been walking about 2 hours, and I reckon I've probably actually been on the trail for about 5 minutes. Let's try up here. Oh, come on, legs. I'm certainly not the first person to have gone this way, so another rest. Oh. I'm sure this was supposed to be an easy walk. I might be getting confused with another one, because most of this has been uphill. Start off in Lower Bradfield and walk up to above Higher Bradfield, then come down into Higher Bradfield and then cut off and start going up again. So it's not the easiest, but look at that. That's a pretty awesome view, so I'm going to sit down and just enjoy it for the finish off my Lucozade. Wow, look at that.